Well, hello everyone, and welcome to our podcast, The Dark Price of the Spotlight.
Entertainment edition.
Entertainment edition, baby.
Wow, you guys
We're gonna have to start rehearsing this.
Yeah.
I've been practicing for years.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tatiana Liary. I'm a Latin artist. You already know. You can go to TatianaLiary.com and see everything I have done and I am doing. And next to me, it's not who you think it is.
Oh.
We have the legend,
Judah
Crombie.
Yeah. Legends. That's good. That's
Nice.
a good long.
Solid.
That was some good claps.
Yeah, that was.
Some good clappage.
Yeah, you love clapping, so I figure out put that for you.
Clapping's the best. So, yes.
Say who you are, Judah.
Oh yeah, I'm Judah, and I love music and all things entertainment, and these two wonderful stud muffins, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm a legend apparently, and I'm happy to bless you with my legendary
Presence.
presence.
Yes. And then off camera, we have another legend, Illa Noize.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
That was good. That was good.
All right, solid. I'm Illa Noize. I'm a music producer. Credits are Netflix, Hulu, and much more.
Perfect.
That's right.
That's right. And he keeps coming. So
That's right.
awesome.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Today we have a crazy show, as always. Really, really interesting and trending topics.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you guys laughing? What's happening? Listen. Anyways, let's continue. We have a very serious topic right now.
Let's get serious.
Yeah, let's get very serious. So, let's talk about the movie, The Deliverance. Have you guys seen it?
Whatever you want me to say.
No. Have you seen it or not?
Maybe. You're going to have to refresh my memory.
You probably haven't, because it's new in Netflix.
This is a new one? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yo, I seen it on. Well, I didn't see it, but I seen it.
The previews and stuff?
Yeah, on
Okay,
the-
so let's talk about the movie, The Deliverance.
Actually, I might have. Yeah.
All right. The movie The Deliverance, it's a new movie in Netflix about a true story that happened to LaToya Ammons and her mother and her 3 kids back in 2011 in Gary, Indiana. Okay. So her mother, Rosa Campbell, initially heard footsteps in the basement and doors creaking. Now later, she said that she saw a shadowy figure of a man pacing in the living room and found a boot print. And Campbell said or claimed that she was choked by an unknown force. Okay?
Oh, heck no.
Ammon's 12-year-old daughter was claimed to have levitated. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I'm levitating.
Yeah.
12-year-old daughter was claimed to have levitated above her bed, unconscious during a sleepover.
Wow.
The older son was allegedly thrown across the room by an unknown force. The younger son allegedly had his eyes roll in the back of his head and was growling at some point. Now, both 7 and 9-year-old boys were admitted to the hospital, at which point the 9-year-old was claimed to have walked backward up a wall and onto the ceiling.
That's cool.
Wow.
Okay. So the family hired a reverend, right, to just perform an exorcism. And he eventually performed 3 exorcisms, 2 in English and 1 in Latin. Okay. However, some people are still kind of skeptical with, when that happened, especially the landlord. So the landlord, Charles Reed, who stated that he had never experienced that supernatural things happening in that house. Because I guess they moved to that house and these supernatural experiences started happening to that family.
When was this?
In 2011.
Oh, recent.
Super recent. Wow.
Yeah. And then, but the landlord says that nobody have ever experienced that in the house, prior tenants. And he said he thinks that because they never had that experience, even himself, he never had that experience. And Ammons was behind on the lease. So he feels like she claimed these paranormal activities to not pay the rent.
That sounds like that one movie, Conjuring.
Right.
Part 2.
And that's actually a real story too. So the crazy thing is that once she moved out, she said that her experiences stopped happening, the paranormal activity.
When she moved out
of the house. So now the director, Lee Daniels, decided to do this movie, right? And The Deliverance is now available. You can go watch it. And the interesting thing about this movie is that in an interview with Bevy Smith in SiriusXM, the director, Lee Daniels, along with Monique, Andra Day, and Glenn Close, which are the actresses in the movie, alleged that odd incidents led to a need for bringing a deliverer to the actual studio to clear bad energy.
Wow.
And then this is insane, guys. So Daniel said that he casted his sister, because he always does. I guess he likes to have his sister in his movies. And he casted her in a chemo scene with Glenn Close. I guess I haven't seen it, and I don't think I'm going to watch it. But
what's a chemo scene?
I like chemotherapy. Like, I guess someone had cancer in that scene. And he casted her there. I don't know as a what, because again, I haven't seen it. And 2 days later, she was diagnosed with lung cancer.
Oh, man.
During the film, his dog also died.
Jeez.
Okay. And then there was something that flew in Andra's face, in her eye, in the middle of shooting. Okay. And he said it was so scary and kind of like, I guess it was kind of weird that's why we started praying. So I guess he's like, we needed to pray. So he called an apostle in since day one. But even with that, things kept happening. It says here that Monique also said that in one of the scenes that the demon was supposed to be in the top of the building, and it was kind of like it was like almost like breathing on her or something. It was some type of air that was coming. Her thyroid became really big and she was hospitalized.
My gosh.
So I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to watch it? After reading about this?
Absolute no for me.
Oh, I'll watch it when I leave here.
Really?
I gotta check it out now.
You don't think that that would open doors or gates? So there's a lot of people saying that I've seen videos that people are saying, oh, it's boring, it's not that good. Some other people are saying that it's super disturbing, like almost like it moved your spirit. Like it's almost like a gate to bad things happening while they're watching it. So I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to watch it if that's all these things were happening to those people during the film.
I've heard of this happening at. There's been several movies like that. You know, like
Poltergeist. I remember
that was one of them. Yeah, like they use real skeletons. You know, in the pool scene. That was all real skeletons, and
I don't know.
There was there was mysterious deaths. Like I think the youngest actress, she died really young.
Yeah,
the little blonde girl.
Yeah,
and like.
And I think the sister killed herself or something.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff tied to it that was just like...
So what do you think? Is it just coincidence? Or do you think there is some sort of evil force behind these movies? Or
yeah, I mean, to me, it's like if you watch a scary movie, which I don't recommend... Like, I used to love scary movies. I really, I don't like to watch them too much because it kind of does it's like playing with the Ouija board, you know, like you're basically inviting whatever spirit is into your house and stuff, and even if they pretend to be like, oh, what is this,
it's just a movie.
No, I mean, like, even if, like, say the spirits pretend to be something like nice, not malevolent,
gotcha,
you know, it turns out they, most of the time, if not all, they always are, you know. They'll pretend to be like, I'm your grandpa, but it's like, you know, some demonic force. And, but, yeah, that sounds a lot like Conjuring, too, you know, the premise. Because same thing with her. They said that she was doing it for not clout, but, you know, clout chasing. Yeah. Back in 1970s
fame,
in England.
Basically.
But, like, same kind of stories, you know, like, chairs moving around. The whole kitchen would be like all rearranged in a very like within 20-30 seconds they'd walk out, come back in, it's all rearranged. And then the movie set things, so it's like, is there something to it? Is it fabricated, made up, or is it true? It's hard to say. Would I be surprised if it was real? No, because I'm a Christian, you know. I've been very open about that. So I've experienced crazy stuff in my life.
Me too. So that's why I was like, I don't know. I don't open those doors because I have things happen to me because I have done things to open those doors,
Yeah.
you know? And that's why I'm like, nope.
Yeah, it's not that hard to open those doors, you know? And
Yeah.
maybe scary movies might be a way to do it, even if they're like, for me, I've always been like, oh, I just love scary movies. They're fun.
Well, I love scary movies, but it depends what kind of scary movie.
That's true. Like
in
The
my
Exorcist
opinion.
to me always seemed really dark,
Yeah,
you know?
that's so dark and so disturbing.
Yeah.
And I guess they say that Glenn Close in one of the scenes was very like that. Like she says things kind of like in The Exorcist too.
Oh, yeah.
Like kind of like too disturbing. I don't want to say it, but and people are like almost offended by it because it's so bad, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she's great in it because they say that she did amazing. I don't doubt it, but I just don't want to do that. Like I don't want to watch it. I'm a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
think
scared
that,
with
like our culture, besides being obsessed with twerking and all types of other just stuff that's
Yeah.
like, what the heck? We're really obsessed with scary movies and stuff. They keep
Yeah.
pushing like the season of Halloween, and now it's like the whole year almost. It's like,
Yeah.
hey guys, it's May. We're in the season of
Oh yeah, I
Halloween.
think in Disney, I'm sorry, not Disney, Universal Studios, now it's, you know how they have Halloween Horror Nights? They used to do it like September. I think they started in August.
Yeah.
Or
Wow.
even
They'll
before.
probably push it back to Christmas next year, and it wouldn't surprise me because like we are obsessed as a culture with like spiritual, but it's like not good spiritual stuff. It's all like darkness stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like you see it more and more everywhere. You're seeing stuff that's just like supernatural
Because
in
it's kind of
general.
fascinating, you
Lots
know?
of it's very fascinating, but also very like kind of a sign of where we're at right now as a
Yeah.
culture. You know,
There was a scary movie that came out not too long ago on Thanksgiving, or the day before Thanksgiving, or something like that.
Really?
And I was just like, "Dang,
Oh
really?"
yeah, I think it was
Like,
called Thanksgiving. I think
yeah,
I
and
watched
was
it.
Like, did you really?
Yeah.
Wow, you're part of the problem. Jeez,
I know, but
Louise.
you know what's
Should
funny?
we cancel her?
That was actually, it was actually a really good movie. I liked it.
A scary
Like,
Thanksgiving
It was
movie?
scary, but
What is
it was not
what is it
demonic
about?
like that. Okay, so
About a killer, a
the
murder?
turkey I think came to life. And
no,
it started
no,
killing people.
there
Started
is actually a
killing
very
people.
disturbing part, but I'm not gonna say anything
Ah,
about it.
you see?
But it wasn't demonic like that. It was somebody.
So you
that
think.
was. Well, you know what I mean. Like
Who's
I
behind the someone?
You know what movie I used to love watching? Chucky.
I was about to say I grew up watching that kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah, like
Nightmare on Elm Street, Chucky.
right? Like
Friday the 13th.
even Halloween,
Yeah.
like those movies.
Yeah, Halloween. Yeah,
Jason.
Yeah, Friday
Jason.
the 13th.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember Friday the 13th,
No, I
which by the way,
know,
this
I
Friday
know.
is the 13th.
Oh shoot! You better be careful.
But you know, I grew up watching that too, and it never did anything to me that I remember. I was always watching them, and it was fun. I never had
You
any
didn't get
issue.
traumatized by Chucky?
I did not. And
How
you
old
know,
were you when you first saw it?
I was little.
Like 5, 6.
No. I was maybe like.
11.
She's like -3.
Actually, I was probably like 5 or 6.
I wasn't even born
5
yet.
or
No.
6.
And
Yeah,
you know what's
I was
crazy?
too.
My dad was horrible. My dad, because he wanted to, he would probably would love the culture now, because he he always believed that he wanted to watch, for us to watch things like that, so we didn't be as scared of it.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite, because you're a kid and you're gonna get scared of it. But he was always like, "Oh no, like it's fake. It's actors. It's like trying to make it like justify it.
Sure.
That
Yeah.
you know." So it was terrible because like when he was gonna put me to sleep or something, he'll be like, "Oh, have a good night, honey. Be careful, because I think Chucky is underneath your bed."
Oh boy.
Damn.
And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "It's okay, honey. Have a good night." And I'm like, "These guys is
Oh, man.
terrible." But it was kind of good at the same time because I wasn't actually afraid. And I think that's why it's not like I was fascinated with Chucky, but I always liked the movie.
Yeah.
And it wasn't scary for me because he painted a different picture.
That sounds like me and my daughter. Like I played her Chucky.
Really?
I was like, well, I survived it. I'm okay, right? I'm normal in the head, right? And I'm like, so I
And
play
she's
her.
traumatized.
But then I did that same kind of thing, like, oh, hey, good night, have fun cuddling with Chucky tonight. And then it's dark, so I throw like a stuffed animal or like, whatever,
wow.
a creepy doll or
That's
something.
so funny.
So yeah, I can.
However-
She's good now. She's just not scared of.
she's crazy now. No, I'm kidding.
No, but you know what's
I'm kidding.
crazy?
She
Like-
became Chucky now. I'm just kidding.
But I was traumatized with E.T. I'm okay with Chucky, but I was traumatized with E.T.
yeah,
Like sad
that's-
because you were sad, right, when he died.
No, she
was
is
terrified of him.
of E.T., the alien.
Oh.
How is that a cute character?
It's
Now that you
not
mention
supposed to be cute per se.
Well, but how is that? Oh no!
I always thought he was pretty cute.
No, he's not.
E.T.
And then when I
phone
remember when
home.
his heart was coming out of his chest, I was traumatized. I couldn't sleep for like 3 days.
When they touch fingers, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I touched the TV.
Really?
My fingers on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I felt
You
the
guys are
connection.
weird.
Yeah, I did too.
No
in my
connection
heart.
with E.T. I was terrified of him. I'd take Chucky any day.
Anyways, I think, listen, movies that's like, scary movies, obviously that's like has to do with a murderer, like Chucky or Halloween or whatever. I think that's fine. But yeah, once it starts getting to like demonic.
Yeah. When it starts moving my spirit. And let me tell you something that just happened to me. When I was reading about this movie, my heart started beating really fast.
Because
This is true story.
let's hear it.
I just said it. My heart, like when I was reading about this, my
right now.
spirit right now. When I was reading about the podcast, I was like, "Hey guys, this is what happened to my heart started going like really
I
fast."
thought there was some stuff that you could relate to that you went through, that they went through.
Oh.
No, I literally just reading about this. This just happened to me.
We just invited
Wow.
something into this place.
No,
No.
don't say
Feel it.
that.
No.
Something's breathing on my neck.
I hate you, Judah. Shut
E.T.
up.
He just like,
E.T.
He's
He
touching
touched
me
your
with his
neck.
finger.
Yeah. He's starting from the neck and going down lower. Oh.
If you start
a
clapping,
little lower back there.
he start clapping. It's like, wait a minute. What?
Oh, yeah. He does have the badunkadunk to do it. He's this tall. Yeah, he's good. But so you being afraid of ET is a little surprising, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I understand. He is, short, kind of scary looking, long arms, and in a weird shape. Yeah, he was cute to me though. And Chucky though, like, can I just share one quick story
Yeah.
real quick?
Let's do it.
So I was 5, 6 when I first saw it. Actually, I saw it in the theaters, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm old, and it was like came out in '89.
Oh wow, I didn't even remember.
I wasn't
Yeah.
alive, so can't say.
Hey,
Shut up,
come on
bro.
now. Come on now. Big
Shut
Mac for
up, bro.
18 cents.
Yeah.
So like I go to the movie theater, watch it, get traumatized, but I loved it. It was like so fun. But it was
Same.
scary though. Probably within a week I had this crazy like surreal,
Dream.
if I don't think I was dreaming, I think I was awake. What happens is apparently if you get so scared, your mind can play tricks on you, is what they say.
Right.
So you can hear things, see
Right,
things.
right.
I was laying in bed. Oh, this is going to be kind of funny now. I was laying in bed, probably 2, 3 in the morning, and I wasn't scared, but all of a sudden, like something just made me just like you were saying. I was just like, oh, boom, 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 and I'm like, oh, I'm scared all of a sudden. What's going on? And then I heard like clapping. And this is not a joke. I heard like soft clapping in the living room area, like that. I can't even like replicate it. It's just really soft, almost
like stuff like that's kind of scary.
almost like a doll was
Yeah.
like small hands was,
Shut up.
And I'm like, I'll pinch myself. I'm awake. Like I really for sure hear this. And
Did you get up to see what it was?
I did eventually, but at first my mind was just racing with like, what could this be? So like in my mind, I'll picture myself running into the living room, and there's like my sister, but she's like a doll, and she's sitting there, and I'm like just like running really slow past her, like I'm almost stuck, like
Slow motion,
Oh
yeah.
my
you know that
gosh,
feeling?
yeah.
And then I like run past her as she's like just staring up at me, like smiling, like all creepy, like, and I'm like, oh. And then I run past her out the balcony and start flying away. So like, then I got up out of bed, because I'm like, it's time to ran into my parents' room, and they were asleep, and I ran in, got inside the covers in the middle, like by the foot of the bed, and I was just like looking around and stuff, all panicked, all freaked out. And then I heard a very calming voice, and it just said my name. It just said Judah, like a soft, calming voice, and it wasn't my dad or anything. It wasn't his voice, but whatever it was, I think it was probably. I like to think it was God, like
Judah, stop watching Chucky. Come on.
I think so. Yeah, it was like that.
I actually have a funny story, but I do have some paranormal story. We will have to be here all day
Yeah,
if we have
this
to.
could go-
We'll save that for the next episode.
For the next
right?
episode,
Yeah.
right?
This could be a 5-hour.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I had some experiences that are crazy. But one time, this is really funny. I had, you know, the Flintstones, the little girl, the little Pebbles.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
Pebbles.
yeah, Pebbles.
You know how she has like that red hair? Obviously, she doesn't look like Chucky. She's cute. But I had it like in the closet, like super high up. Like I had one of those dolls, Pebbles. And I don't know if you remember on the second movie of Chucky, that there is a part that he opens the closet and the doll falls.
Chucky falls down.
Yeah, and then he starts running away, right? And then when he looks, he comes back, he grabs it or whatever. Anyways, when I opened the closet, the pebbles fell down.
Oh.
And I'm like, she looks like her. I mean, come on. I mean, just a pretty version. So I ran out, very freaking dramatic myself. I ran out and then I was like, oh my God, what if she is alive? Very stupid myself. When I went back to the room, it was in my bed.
No.
Yeah, but wait.
Stop it.
It was your dad. Your dad.
That was your dad. That was your dad. Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
Can you
so.
wait? Yeah. It was sitting on my bed like this, right?
Oh, it was a dream, and then you woke up.
No, listen to me. It was on the bed, normal. So I grabbed the doll because that's what happened in the movie. In the movie, Andy Barclay, I even remember his name. Mm-hmm. He takes the doll and starts literally like smashing him because he's scared. So I did the same thing.
So you beat the shit out of her.
I beat the shit out of freaking Pebbles.
Oh, man.
And I'm
Pebbles.
like hitting her, right? And my mom is like, hey, I found your doll on the floor. So I put it on the bed.
Oh, wow.
See?
You see?
I knew.
Yeah. It was one of the parents. Yeah.
I know, but it was like so funny because I was like, wow. And I was so embarrassed. I'm like, man, here I am just freaking smacking.
See, that's what happens when you
watch this
Chucky
movie.
at
Yeah.
5 years old.
Don't be embarrassed.
Maybe am I traumatized? Maybe I am traumatized.
You are, but don't be embarrassed because that's totally. Everybody's been afraid of Pebbles at one point in time. I know I was.
I still am.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's funny.
No, that's great.
Well, yeah, so maybe the paranormal activities, we can leave it for another time.
That'd be cool, yeah.
But yeah, that would be cool if we all had,
Right?
if we all had.
I don't have any experiences.
Thank
though,
God.
so
Yeah,
thank
you're
God.
like.
Knock
Yeah.
on wood.
Thank
Tonight, it's going to change tonight.
Oh,
God. No,
here
don't
we
say
go.
that. Because
Here we
no. But guys, let's change the topic a little bit.
Okay.
Guys, no more Diddy parties.
What?
No more Diddy parties. According to Fox News, Diddy listed his LA mansion where he used to do all those fun parties. And it's on sale for $61 million.
Jeez.
Does it come with the camera footage?
Yeah. Does it come with all the like hidden tunnels underneath?
Oh, yeah.
Well, supposedly Diddy established his primary residence in Miami. And, he probably does it because homestead exemption, which is good. But he did that years ago and supposedly always wanted to sell his home in LA because his daughters, grew up, and when they move out, all this stuff, that's supposedly what he wanted to do. They said that it had nothing to do with his investigation. But what do you guys think?
When's Diddy going to just stop? Just
Right?
stop doing it, Diddy. Oh, he's going to be like 122.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody. No, like
Still clapping cheeks.
Oh yeah,
Who's
for sure.
buying that house? Will you buy it? If
No.
you had
I
the
would
money?
not buy that.
No, first
That
of
has
all,
so much
That
clapping
has
in
so
it.
much.
evil spirits for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Worse than Deliverance.
Oh wait, they should make a movie at Diddy's house. It's gonna be evil, the most evil. Bring a Ouija board in there and see who like shows
Oh,
up. Biggie will show up. Pac, you killed us. I guarantee. Okay, that was it. Scratch. Hey, scratch that one out. But no, like, okay, first of all, who's he kidding? He's got houses all over the world.
Right.
He's not partying no more. He must not be banging everybody. But come on, he's got houses here. He's probably got some on Epstein's island, like, or some of those islands out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing he's gonna be able to do that's gonna really make people think he's redeemed himself, changed. He's not doing it because I guarantee he's still doing it. He hasn't really came out and even apologized about any of the stuff we know he did.
Yeah.
Right.
There's video of him beating.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Cassidy,
did. He did an
yeah, yeah.
apology video,
Oh,
which
okay.
looks super
Well,
fake.
That looks super fit. I don't even think he took like. I would have to see the video again to get a good gauge, but he was just kind of like
Going through the
I don't
motions?
know. Yeah, kind of like being slick about it, not really like holding full accountability. But I don't know. I expect he's the lowest of the low for me. As a human being. I don't expect anything from him.
No.
honestly.
Same.
Disappointed.
Completely.
I was like, dude, I grew up on a lot of his stuff. So
Yeah.
and he just got. What is this? You're probably gonna bring it up next. You're gonna bring the Diddy thing up next.
Actually, I don't. I was gonna ask you guys have anything from Diddy.
Oh, you had something about Diddy, right?
Yeah, and it's nothing too big, but it's definitely worth at least bringing it up for a second to see what you guys think might have happened. That's a good game. Let's play What Happened. MGK went to a Diddy party. It wasn't that long ago. Diddy got him drunk. MGK wakes up in his birthday suit. Ooh.
That
MGK.
means
Wait, MGK or Diddy?
Oh, probably both of them, but definitely MGK. Definitely MGK though. He said I got drunk with him. I blacked out and I woke up, in my birthday suit. Ooh. And
oh my god.
It's like, okay, this has happened way too much. There's too many people with these kind of stories.
Right.
Same story too. Like
story.
it's similar.
I can't imagine that he didn't get like completely taken advantage of at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, he woke up naked at a Diddy party. I almost guarantee he got taken advantage of.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You think he did?
I mean,
I think he did.
Why would you be naked?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Just because they want to see you naked?
Yeah, that would.
He probably recorded everything, even though he wasn't in his.
Exactly.
Even he probably didn't even know what was happening. He was probably drugged.
Yeah. Drunk and drugged.
But that's the probably best way. They took video, and then now he's probably getting blackmailed.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah. That's why he can't say anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then that's all he really can say. Oh, I just woke up naked.
Yeah. Well, he might not even
was
remember
fun.
what happened, right? And then all of a sudden,
That's
Diddy's going to
true.
send him an email. He's going to open up the thing, and it's going to be him just doing like
Crazy stuff
I
with
did
other
that.
people.
I did that. Oh boy, let's.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you want, Diddy.
Yeah.
Just bury that video.
Yeah.
That stuff happens so much more than we realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hollywood's known to do that quite a bit, actually. Not
Yeah.
just Diddy, but it's like a well-known kind of thing they use to get people to do whatever they want. You get invited to the party. Again, a lot of ritualistic stuff happens.
Yeah.
But then you black out. They spike your drink, and then you're doing all types of stuff that you shouldn't be doing. And then they got you. They can have you do whatever you want. Or
That's
whatever
crazy.
they want. So oops.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I just hope there's no more Diddy parties, or if there are,
They're gonna be in Miami. They're gonna be close to us.
people.
I do want to go. We have to go if we can.
You see Judah on TMZ,
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, is that a birthday suit?
music lover.
They're like,
ends up in his
legendary.
birthday suit.
Legendary.
Podcaster.
The Dark Price of the Spotlight
Spotlight Judah
podcaster. Judah Crombie was seen naked
Oh, no.
in the yard.
jeez.
Oh, Diddy.
Actually, that I think if you don't want to have somebody do something bad to you, there you just show up naked. That way, they're like, "Oh, what are we supposed to do now?" I think we're good. And then if you're a
Is that the
female,
way?
if you show up, you're good. You don't have to worry about it. I think Diddy ain't gonna do
Oh yeah,
anything
he
to you.
doesn't like it.
Yeah, unless J Lo's there because he had her doing some weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. So you'd be in trouble if she was there, if they're
Yeah.
still hanging out. But I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That whole thing's weird.
That is
Yeah.
so weird. Well, I know we wanted to bring up, even though it's not entertainment, about this astronauts stuck. Like these astronauts are in space and cannot get out of there.
Oh my gosh.
And for me, it's crazy that nobody's talking about this, or not a lot of people are talking about this. That's scary.
That's super scary.
Terrified. That's like a nightmare fuel for me.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a couple things here and there on social media. It's kind of died down now, but yeah, basically, there were some astronauts that were sent up to one of the space stations up there, and then the ship to the space what is it called, the
Space station?
the flight, the airplane.
Oh, the rocket ship?
Yeah. So that to take them back to Earth, there were some issues with it. And so they were like, you know what? Let's not risk it. Let's just take that airplane back down to Earth, and you guys are just going to stay in space. And that's kind of what happened. And
And they still haven't been able to figure out how to get them back.
yeah, they said because they have to wait until the next time because I guess there's a schedule that they send ships out there to the space station. And so the next time I think is in February, if it doesn't get delayed.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I mean the astronauts, they're in good spirits. From what I read, they're trained for this. They definitely have enough food. They have a lot of tasks. They have to do something basically every day. They have to like fix the toilet or change the light bulb or whatever.
I wasn't surprised that she become pregnant.
What's a man and a woman to do
Doing in
alone
space.
for 6 months?
I mean, we have a lot of COVID babies. And we were stuck in a house.
Well, she's
point.
past
In
the
this
age
place-
of pregnancy, unless something crazy. Yeah, they're older.
Hey,
Okay.
it won't stop them from at least trying.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I mean,
You got
they
enough
can
time.
practice.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Maybe, I'm just scared for them.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's
me
kind
too.
of-
Me too.
Okay, so they've
Because
been in there for a while, right? It's been how long again?
It's been a few months, I think.
It's been a few months. Yeah.
And they'll be there another 4 months, right?
Yeah.
And so they have enough supplies to survive.
They said that they are trained
Okay.
to know, and so they're supposed to know what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be calm, but oof,
No, it sounds
just
like a
the
nightmare.
thought of not knowing when are you coming back.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Well, not only that, just being trapped in. I know they're different mindset. You know, they're used to small spaces for a long time. Mm-hmm. For me, that sounds like a freaking nightmare. Like just
Yeah.
being trapped in this thing against your will, and you don't even know if you're leaving in February.
Exactly.
You might be there past what exactly? How many people are there's 5?
I thought there were
No,
two.
there's only 2.
Okay, there's 2 of them, and it's a guy and a girl.
Man
Yeah.
and woman.
Take it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's getting pregnant. That we should make bets on
3
that.
times.
But he said she
She's
passed
past the age.
that age.
Oh, that's
so
right. Okay.
She is.
maybe a miracle
she's-
happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
In space, everything can
Hey,
happen.
the first
What happened
space
in
baby.
space?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she doesn't look very young in that picture.
this-
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't
this
think
is
she's
her.
getting pregnant. I don't think. I take that back.
oh my God, we are horrible.
We're sorry.
Bless her soul.
Yeah,
This
I'm so sorry. I hope they come back.
I'm
and
sorry,
everything-
space woman.
Yeah.
That's the guy she went with.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy. So apparently they're saying this is just daily life. Basically, all astronaut spouses are single parents, while those astronauts are in space. So it's not easy.
Oof.
So
Yeah,
they
that's
got
rough.
families, right, and back in Earth.
I would be very, very scared that my husband is stuck there with a woman.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be too worried in this particular situation.
Honey,
But-
have you seen jail stuff? They don't care how you look like,
Desperate
honey.
times.
That's
Carl.
right.
Desperate times. They're like, wait a minute. Yeah, like
Touche. Yeah, that's true. Okay, never mind. We'll see
So,
what happens then.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Why
but
isn't Elon Musk going up and saving him? You know, like he's got crazy technology. He could go up there right now, like with the Tesla even.
I have no idea what's going on.
Because that's a NASA, organized by
Organization,
yeah.
so.
They're probably like, no, we
NASA,
don't need
so
your
it's
help.
like-
We rather let them
Die
stay
then
up.
ask you.
than have you help. Yeah, that sucked, guys.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the Titanic people that went down there in the boat that happened.
Oh, yeah, the submarine.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that
jeez.
like if I put myself
I
in that,
cannot, man, imagine.
My heart races.
That's my
Pet peeve, right? Like it's or like
no nightmare.
Like
That'd
a
be
phobia?
like nightmare. Phobia.
Yeah,
Yes.
phobia,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mine too.
just being super down below, and then you see the water slowly coming in, and you're just
No, no,
there.
no,
There's
no,
nothing
no.
you can do. You're just
Yeah.
like waiting.
Well, the water didn't come in, but I'll tell you this: they knew they were trapped down there, right?
Yeah.
And they knew it was a matter of time.
It
And
exploded though, right?
it imploded,
Yeah.
and it imploded so
Oh,
fast that I think it was like 1/100th of a second, probably even less than
What was
that.
it? I guess it was a quick death then.
It was quick, but like you're sitting there, like being like, "When's it gonna happen?"
yeah, because it's like isn't it the oxygen? They
shoot.
only had like a certain amount of time.
Yeah, they only had a certain amount of time, and then they thought, "Hey, this could implode on us because that does happen." And it's like, is it gonna happen? Isn't it?
Right?
Just
Is it gonna
sitting
happen
there.
now? Is it gonna happen in 5 minutes? Like, oof,
Oh,
that's
like
so
being
scary.
that's like being in an airplane and the motor or the engines go out and you're like gliding down, but you don't know if you're gonna make it or not. And you're
Right.
like, are we gonna make
yeah.
it? Is this gonna be painful? Is this?
Yeah.
You got all the time to think about it.
That's the
What
worst.
a terrible way.
That's awful.
That's probably what they're doing
Yeah.
What-
when
No.
they're not doing that other stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
well,
I
hopefully
think
they come back safely, in
hopefully.
February or whenever it is.
they have to just have faith in their
Yeah, because
in their team.
if you do panic, like
It's
you're
worse.
you're making it worse. And you just have to keep the body calm, because everything's connected. Your emotions, you're feeling it, so you just gotta make sure you're calm. Just stay positive, stay the course, and
keep cleaning those toilets.
That's right.
You can only freak out for so long. I mean, they got 4 months.
Right.
They might scream for a while, but they'll get tired of that.
I wonder what kind of entertainment they have. Like
That we already know.
Yeah, we already know.
We already established that part.
That's. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty short entertainment. A few minutes.
In all seriousness, I'll be praying for them
me
to
too.
get back safe.
Me too.
Yeah.
Really, really, we have to really pray for them and just hope that they make it safe and they can talk about their experience. I'm actually looking forward to know what they experienced. I think that's super interesting.
After they come back.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think that's all for today because we actually did pretty long. That was really fun.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening. Remember, you can go to YouTube and you can actually look at our faces.
Please do.
It's really fun to see us. If not, you can actually look us up and Spotify, or you can even go to all our social media and just check out our shorts and just leave your comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Please just subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. And we will see you next time.
If
What
you
do
can
say?
support all these other big mega things,
Smash.
smort us. Smash us.
Smash. La la la.